Truck Racer is an arcade-style racing game that was developed by Brain Jar and released for the PlayStation 2 in 2009, and would also get a release on the Windows PC and Nintendo Wii consoles. And the game essentially is more of a budget-style entry of Racer, where you race as lorries or trucks, and you have to compete in a variety of different events and competitions around both day and night cycles with off-road elements that allows you to unlock additional features, trucks and even tracks as you play. It's a very simple kind of style game to approach in a lot of respects, and with different modes such as standard races, single race modes, and even the likes of time trial and the multiplayer mode as well if you want to play against your mates. But unlike more mainstream racers, the game doesn't really offer up too much in terms of its value really, because there's not really too much to the game apart from the modes that are on offer, and the gameplay is just pretty much your typical racing game, and it's simple to pick up and play in most respects, although it can be quite clunky as with many games seen on the PS2. And regarding the computer AI, at times you will win races, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to overcome various elements, and sometimes you have to make sure that you don't make a mistake, because the handling itself with regards to the vehicles that you're driving, again they all have their own handling physics. They can be tricky and somewhat clunky to use at times, and various elements can kind of get in your way, so sometimes you can slide off track if you're not watching what you're doing, which can cause you to spin out or to crash into a wall, which will completely hamper your progress and will result in your opponents passing you, and if they do, it'll be very, very hard to get back into the lead. So you have to be always mindful of your surroundings and how fast you're going at any one time. Now, with it being a budget style title, the graphics themselves, even though it classes itself as a more realistic game, it's not really at all. It's more of a cartoony style game in all regards to it. It has a very cartoon style approach to the graphics and the visuals on the screen, and even in general how the game handles overall. Now, it's generally, in some regards, it's a simple enough and somewhat fun game just to pick up and play for a quick playthrough if that's what you're into, but it's not going to really hit the levels or depths of more mainstream and more solid racing games that are seen on the system. If you are looking for that, you won't find that here at all. Again, this is a budget title and it does come with its own flaws and caveats as well, but it's like anything else with a lot of these games. It does have its own pick up and play value and appeal to it. It will not appeal to a lot of gamers out there, but it will appeal to more casual style racers, and this game will just really appeal for more casual style players, as it does have that quick pick up and play approach to it. So if you're looking for something quick and simple to get into for short bursts here and there, you can try it out and see what you think for yourself, but just know that it is somewhat challenging and can be tricky to get used to the controls of the vehicles themselves, but it does offer up fun in short bursts, if you will, if it is something that you're into. It does have enough vehicles and tracks on offer that you can get familiar with and unlock as you play, so you will be able to enjoy it to some degree, but it won't be for everybody. But I would love to know your thoughts on Truck Racer for the PS2, if you have played this game at all yourself, and if so, what did you think of it in general, or do you even enjoy these budget style entries that were released on the system back in the day? I'd love to hear whatever thoughts you do have of this game, so be sure to share it down in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be updated of future videos. And if you would like to see more content on the channel around other types of games also released on the PS2, then you can check out the playlist here on screen to see more of those games in action. And I will see you all in the next one.